Good morning, everybody. How we doing this morning? Well, welcome to August on our little farm. And guess what? It is harvest day. I'm going to get these clouds kind of shuffled out of here, and then we are going to set up for harvest. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take care of the cattle, and we got some bales that we need to put away. So let's go ahead and get into the claws here and get to it. Now, if you'll notice, I did get a new bale fork, and we have started selling milk already. We actually made some purchases. We got this bale fork, and we built this little shed over here. I mean, it's all used lumber, and I already had started putting everything away, but we still have a little bit left to do here. I went ahead and moved all the alfalfa over here, and the hay is over on the right side there. We need to finish putting the hay away. Whoop. There we go. Okay, so let's get to it here. I actually found out this can lift 4 bales at once. It does a very good job of it. So, not a big deal. It just gets with it and goes. And does a very good job of it. Now, I went ahead and stacked the alfalfa 4 high, but that was before I started with the hay here, and that was before I knew it could go higher. Okay. I was better at this earlier. There we go. So we're just going to do the 2 high for the time being. That's all we really need. We might have to go 4 high, I don't know. But we're just, basically we're just killing time before harvest here. We don't have a whole bunch to do. Like I said, our cattle are doing well, they're producing, and yeah, we're just basically ready for harvest. It's an exciting day, if you want to know the truth. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do 4 high so they're not sticking out. Whoops. Or I could just run into them. Well, they're set against the other bales now, that's for sure. This is a much easier loader to see with and use. Whoops. There we go. I am impressed by it. I actually kind of wish we would have had this at the other farm. It works so good. But it took me a little bit of time to get it squared away and figure out how to use everything. Like I said, once I learned that we could go 4 high and be able to lift it with this tractor, it was... Man, that was wonderful, awesome, I was ecstatic about it. Go. Yeah, you really got to set them down in order for the forks to come out of them, which is kind of unusual, but I guess it is what it is. There we go. Whoops. Oh well. We can fix it. We can definitely fix it. I think we can just go right here with these. I mean, we're going to be using this pretty quickly by the looks of it. I mean, the rest of last month I fed, 2 loads every single day, and we are nowhere close to being, at any kind of capacity here. Let's see, get this flipped around. Can I do that? Oh, I doubt I could get that up there, could I? Oh, nope, same problem. That's okay. We'll just put it away normal, one at a time. Might take a hair bit longer, but you know what? We can do it. It's not that big of a deal. Haha! Success. We can use that last one to set it up here. There we go. Okay. We'll get this loaded up. And go get this put away. And then we will be ready to go. This is a fantastic tool, let me tell you. We'll fold those up. We don't stab nobody. Or anything, for that matter. And we'll go ahead and get this bale wagon put away. And then we'll go ahead and feed our cattle, because I'm sure they're going to need it this morning. Make a nice wide turn here. And I suppose I should probably hop out, get this door opened up. Oh, and this is where we put all of our straw bales. Since for the moment they're going to be all right here, I just moved them in and just put them in a single line right here. Just right in that gate. The cattle are leaving them alone. They're not touching them. And looks like we could use one straw bale in there for them. So we'll go ahead and do that. But in the meantime, like I said, let's get this put away. And I went ahead and mowed a little bit more grass to turn into silage. I just thought, if worse comes to worse and we're hurting for money, we could always use silage. That's always something we could use. So, anyway. Well, we're done with... Oh, no, we're not. My apologies. We need to get a straw bale real quick and put in there for the cattle. So we need this tractor to do it. So we'll unfold our forks again. Get out here and open this up. There we go. These were just so easy to put in here. I will not say that little bump didn't make things difficult. That definitely did. Okay. Bring this in here and set it down. We'll spread it out. And I do believe that should do it. Oh, we are full of straw. There was more straw than we needed. Not a problem. We have, not very much left. Well, we'll go ahead and put it back. That way it's out of the way. And then next time it'll be ready to be used. Not a big deal. Whoops. Too far. The straw is harder to see than the hay, I've noticed. Oh. Gonna be one of those days. I'll tell you what. That's light enough and small enough. Can we just drop it off over here? 206 liters, I think we can, there we go. I think we can probably pick that up with our hands at this point. I'm sure we can. Yeah, oh yeah, we can move that around. Okay. Now we're done with the tractor. Well, at least this tractor anyway. I mean, we could use this for feed, but, you know, I bought it mainly for bale work, and I just like using that old Alice so much that, yeah, we need to use it. Actually, let's leave this forward a hair. Because we're going to have to get the combine out here a little bit. Let's get over here, get the Alice, and we'll get some food laid out for the cattle. Kind of a slow start to the morning, but you know, sometimes it's what it is, even though it is harvest. Get this in its high reverse here, and let's have at it, shall we? I'm really glad I decided to build that hay shed. It was definitely a necessity, that is for sure. Let's see if we can get 2 loads of feed in here pretty quick, because we are running out of time. We got a lot to do. I mean, I know for sure that at this point we are not in any big hurry to get this done. To a point, we've got to wait at least till the moisture gets off of those beans before we cut it. And it's still a little sticky this morning. I imagine it's going to be a while till we can get in the field. But by the time we get everything set up, I'm sure we will be all right. Okay, we'll just crawl along here and get them fed up. That's looking real good. Now, normally I do this around lunchtime, but today, since it's going to be harvest, I want to get it done early. Yeah, look at them beans. You know, and the other bad part is we've got alfalfa that needs to be cut and baled as well. So, you know, there's just a lot. There's a little bit I missed right there. It's just a lot to get done, really. It really is. And it all has to be done this month. But we'll get it done. And it looks like I need to refill the silo here for making some TMR. Looks like I'm running a little bit low. But that's okay. I can do that later. Oh, we need to spread on the other side, so we'll just swing around this way and go back down. Should be good to go then. I'm just so happy that we're producing milk. and everything is working good again, you know, we're really in a good situation here. Okay, let's get to feeding. Hello, cows. Hope you're happy. Food's here. Come and get it. They don't seem too interested, do they? Had a couple of them that came over. Oh, that one's getting excited. We just realized the chow wagon was here. Okay. Well, we can leave the doors open because it's not cold or anything, so it's not like we need to worry about them freezing up in the middle of August. Okay. We'll go ahead and put this back, and yeah, I think we'll be ready to get the combine out, get it set up, get the trucks ready. There we go. I did do a little rearranging in the shed. The drill, the seed drill, is now over in the round top, or the planter is, excuse me. The planter is now over in the roll top. So that's where it disappeared to. Suppose one of these days we'll get the old WD out, and we'll do a little cutting with it, just to see, you know, how long would it have taken way back then to get this field cut. You know, we take for granted our big machinery today, but, you know, that would be all the bigger of a swath it was taking. That's not very much. Okay. Whoops. Climbed the wrong ladder, I guess. Try this again here. There. Well, I'll be darned. I keep hopping the ladders. There. What in the world? Alright. What's your problem? I'll move you over here. Out of the way. Alright, now. There we go. Little hiccups like that cost so much time. Okay. We've already got this ready to go. All we got to do is just back up nice and easy. We should miss everything. Now, one thing I noticed is this is very growly and makes a lot of different noises than we're used to. It's rather noisy as it comes out, but I don't see any major issues with it. Okay, we'll open everything up. Cameras are working. We'll take a little test cut here and see what happens. Yeah, it's a noisy thing. Got a little squeak to it. Doesn't hurt it at all. I asked him, man, when I brought this home, I was asking 10 million and one questions. I wanted to know everything. Wow, this is a big header. Okay, let's run a little test jag. Let's see how it cuts. Oh, look at him pour in. My word. Okay, well, let's get right into it then, shall we? Man, that's wonderful. Look how quickly we're getting through this field. I can take a little more. Man, this thing just goes to town, doesn't it? And I can see the straw spreading behind us. Looking really good. Yeah, wonderful. Let's see, do we have a moisture reading over there? We do. It's within range. Hey, we're ready to go. What's concerning is we are already, about halfway up this field, if that, and we're almost completely full already. In fact, we will be full right now. So we'll just leave this running here. Yeah, look at that. Run back here, and I'll see you when we get the truck up here. All right, everybody. Got everything emptied out. We're ready to get back to it. I guesstimated with the other truck where to go with it. So we're just going to hope that we can make it that far. I don't know, to be honest. I don't think we'll be able to. This is just such a good crop that I might have to get a carrier in between, but you know, each time we fill a vehicle, it's just us right now, so each time we fill a vehicle, we'll have to figure out what we're going to do, because I'm not sure. It's amazing how short these beans are. We need to get that reel down in there a little bit more. There we go. That's looking better. Okay. Yeah, we're going to be almost full up here at the top. Wow. I thought for sure that this, being a bigger combine, would be able to handle it, but I guess not. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, looks like we get to travel back down. That's just what it is, you know. Okay. We'll get back down here to the truck and offload again, and we'll continue on. But I'll go ahead and time lapse it, and we'll see you in a few. just roughly half the field done. This is unbelievable. These peas are just, well, frankly, there's something else. We are making a good cutting on it, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I don't know what we are going to end up with off of here, but to be honest with you, it's a much better yield than I expected. But yeah, we had a little snafu. I ordered this thing with the big top on it, and as we were cutting, I noticed, man, it just sure wasn't holding much. So I called the claws dealer while we were cutting. They came out and they quickly bolted on the new one, and we just kept right on a rolling. So we're a little bit behind, but not terribly far behind, to be honest. So I'm not disappointed in that. But yeah, this is just unbelievable how much of a harvest we got going here. I truly can't believe how much is coming out of these fields. Of course, we knew they were big fields to begin with. Man, look at them. They just pour in there. Wow. So we're just going to have to wait and see. And I guess we're just going to have to see what this provides. I hope this northern section is a little bit better. Has a little bit better yield. I mean, if we look at the yield monitor, right now it's, well, it was up and it's kind of fallen back a little bit, but it's not terrible, but it's not very good. I wouldn't say that I'm worried, but I might be just a hair bit disappointed. See if we can make it back down to the other truck. I think I got it full to the brim, and we might go dump it and then come back. And I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it holds very much, that other truck. And I might be wrong. I mean, maybe it holds more than I think it does, and I'm just imagining it, you know. That very well could be. But yeah, this is just, if these peas are performing this well, can you even imagine how everything else is going to do? Kind of taking a half swath so I make it down here closer. Don't want peas spilling out onto the roof of the cab. Oh, we are close. That's close enough for me. Let's have a look-see here at this truck. I think it's full, though. Yeah, it's full. Okay. Well, we'll just shut down here real quick. There we go. Give this girl a break. Yeah, I mean, wow. But, yeah, this truck just doesn't seem to hold as much, it seems, here. There we go. Start her up. I won't get rid of it. It's a good truck, but okay, here we go. Get some speed up here. She's a little slow, a little old, Takes her a minute to wind up really good, but I don't know. There's a lot of places out in that field where I felt like I was kind of gushy, but we haven't had rain in almost, what, half a month? It should be dry as can be. But being we're loaded, I'll stay off of it and kind of stay to the, somewhere where it's not going to sink in as easy on these hard waterways. See if we can go get this dropped off in here. Then we'll get back out there. Yeah, I just can't believe this old truck may get used for something else in the future. We'll see. Ooh, that is close quartered right there, let me tell you. Alright, let's see if that's going to do it. We just want to make sure we don't hit. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be just fine. Oh yeah, we're fine. Long as we get out of the way, it takes care of itself. Okay. There, we can watch it there. Well, you can see a few nicks and cuts from the gravel roads on my tires. But this could be a seed truck or a tender truck, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Just something to hold grain. There we go. I'm very hesitant to buy a semi. I really am. Because it's just, these old trucks come in so useful over a semi. I mean, don't get me wrong. Semis are wonderful. But, these old trucks can do a lot more than you think they could. Especially this old girl. She just, boy, has no problem getting with it. Of course, that other one, same way. It just doesn't seem to matter what you do. Oh, yeah, stay out of that low. Nope, don't get down in that low. We'll never get this thing out of here if we do that. Okay, let's get parked up right back here again. As a secondary place to unload. Ooh, okay, well, I can fix that. Ooh. There we go. Ooh. I figure we'll go across. We'll probably unload over there more than anything. This will just be a backup in case we need it. It's what I used it for while I was cutting this out. Yeah, look at them peas. My word. What a mess. Well, if the price is good, when we do get to sell these, it'll be a wonderful payday. There they go. It'll be a wonderful payday, I believe. At least I hope so. We're almost gone. Yeah, it takes quite a while to get this unloaded once you get her loaded up, but not terrible. Okay. And we're just going to cut our way across here. I think that's the smartest thing to do is just, do a little cutting across here. I've done a little bit here and there. Reduce the size on our way around. But I'm going to try to cut down, up and down one side like I did this last time. Okay, we'll go ahead and open our auger back up. I just want to get what's left on here off. go. Just got to be careful getting up against these trucks. Don't want to ding them. I like these old trucks. I want to keep them looking all nice and neat and pretty as long as I can, you know what I mean? There we go. Wasn't very much, but we can start off with a nice empty tank and cut right back into it again. Now, one thing I haven't mentioned is we do have another contract that we do have to go fulfill. We have to go cultivate that field that we used the gleaner on to harvest. So we'll have to go over there and get to work on that at some point this month. We have this month to get it done, but you know, as if we didn't have enough to do. But I figure, you know, when the beans get too tough today, if they get too tough, then we'll go work on that a little bit more. But I'm going to go ahead and run another time lapse here, and we'll get right to it. See you in a bit. Well, hopefully everybody, we have made enough room to finish this little bit off right here. We don't have much left to do. And boy, what a yield spectrum this has been. We've had some pretty good yield in some places, and then just absolutely horrendous yield in others. But I think by doing what we did here just a minute ago, we should hopefully be able to get all of this on and go dump it off. And yeah, that'll be the end of it. We will have completed our harvest, and there it is right there. Well, let's get the auger out here and head towards our truck. Old Pine Scent's doing a good job in this thing. And what a harvest this has been. A large quantity of beans have come in. I won't know exactly how many until we get the marker placed inside to see how many it is. But I imagine it is significant. Now, I wasn't planning on being done quite this early. But you know, it's nice to have a little bit bigger combine so we can get done a little earlier. But being that we are done a little bit earlier, we are going to take advantage of it. And what we're going to do is we are going to take advantage of it by getting things ready to, this evening, I'm going to lay that alfalfa down. We're not supposed to have any rain. And so this evening, I will lay that alfalfa down, and I will get the cultivator hooked up and ready to go. Little things like that, you know, just have it ready to go so that a little later today I can start cutting that, have it laid down, be, you know, ahead of the game. We'll go ahead and drop this off here. go. And let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and get this put back in the shed. It's a little tricky, but we're gonna be using it here shortly anyway. So we just want to get it put back in its little hidey hole. And it don't take much, and it's back right where it belongs. It did a lot of good work today, and I am very, very happy with it. So we'll go ahead and grab the swather here, pull it out the door, and get it hooked up. Like I said, we don't have to do much more than that right now. I can come up here and get the rest of it, but just got to have it hooked up so it's ready. There we go. I'll run up here and get the trucks and get them down here and let you know what we got. Look at there, got them both dumping off at the same time. All right, everybody. Well, we got them all in. And our final total was almost 250,000 P's. Can you believe that? Unbelievable. That's a lot. That is quite a bit. So, we're going to go ahead and get this old girl backed in where she belongs. Into her hidey hole for now. And, you know, we've had a good day. We got the first part done. I need to charge my phone so we can move on to the rest of the day. And, yeah. Boy, what a day it has been. Okay. Back in right here. That looks really good. That ought to do it. Yeah. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay. Well, with that all being said and done, and our first official harvest for ourselves done, I feel a lot better. But we'll see what we can get off of these alfalfa bales and go from there. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you later today.